Anthonites! And yes, that is supposed to be Anthonites, as in like the followers of Anthony. Someone in the comments recently thought that that was supposed to be "and tonight," which kind of makes sense because a lot of my videos have been at nighttime over the past couple of weeks or month or so. So, okay. So here is the deal. I will probably not be saying "next clip" on this video because I'm gonna try to do it in as few cuts as possible. For many reasons. One, to give my editor a break. So those of you who don't know, I have recently brought together a team to help me with this channel so that I can focus more on my day job as well as focus a little bit more on the business end of running this channel. And that might sound a little bit strange to you, but there is a lot of business end that has to be done. Everything from dealing with the analytics to also contacting certain companies and entities and people to see if they will want to do something with the channel or with me or whatever. So yeah, these couple of people that I've brought on are going to help with that. So for those of you who might think that I'm just some weird Western American type person who isn't helping create jobs, I've created 2 so far directly, and I also work for a company who's created about 100 more. So in addition to all that, sorry, weird tangent. Now I wanted to talk to you about the fact that I'm going to Vidcon 2017. Vidcon is a convention that was started by Hank and John Green on YouTube, and basically it's for YouTube creators here on the platform who are doing things that are awesome. It's a great way to meet your favorite creators, meet up with other creators in a way to potentially collaborate and to work together and to do all kinds of stuff. It's also a great place to go to get advice. They have different kinds of talks. They have different kinds of like workshops where you can learn different things about the way that social media and YouTube in general work. And you can also learn about like emerging markets and things like that. So that's a thing, and you should, if you have the ability, you should definitely go, or you should at least look up stuff on YouTube about past VidCons, because some of it is very, very valuable. Anyways, let me digress. Whew. All right, so I'm going to VidCon, and I'm going to VidCon primarily for work. Now, for those of you who don't know, the company that I work for helps YouTubers and teaches them how to make more money on YouTube and to turn YouTube into a part-time and or full-time job. That is what we do. We also help them out with other various things, such as we help them out to get sponsorships. We help them to get access to music to use in vlogs. We help to get them access to all kinds of things that are really useful for YouTubers. We also help connect them in like a social network type way. And that's a lot of what VidCon is it's helping people form connections. And that's one of the things that I'm gonna go there to do for the company, is get a lot of connections that I can then, redole back out. If I, come across somebody who really just needs, let's say a really nice artist, and then the artist over here, and a YouTuber here, or a YouTuber artist who needs a little bit of exposure, put those two together, and it helps everybody in the long run, because this person gets what they need, this person gets promotion, and it works. Anyways, I don't normally condone that because there are a lot of artists out there who are past the point where all they need is promotion, and I don't really think that everyone should work for free forever, because that's just not the way it works. However, there is something to be said for certain types of collaboration and things like that. Anyway. Sorry, I'm getting off topic again. I'm going to Anaheim, California and Northwest Alabama. Anaheim, California for VidCon, where I'm going to meet a bunch of YouTubers. I've met several YouTubers in the past by going to this. I've done a whole lot over the past few years, but last year was my first VidCon. And that paid off very nicely for us as a company, and for me personally, I gained a lot of insight and things like that. But I'm curious, what you want to see me do. Last year I met Boogie298, which is a rather large YouTuber here on the platform. I also met, you know, like, who else did I meet? All kinds of YouTubers who I just had a blast with, and who were awesome people like Captain Sparkles and whatnot. And I get to, just about every week, I get to work with someone here locally who's really blown up. Gloco Gaming, who is a pretty cool guy, if I have to say so. But it's a little bit harder to judge there because it's a work relationship. Maybe he's really not a cool guy. Or no, he totally is. I'm only kidding. Anyway, moving on from that, and then I'm gonna go to Northwest Alabama, which I will be vlogging, of course, as well. I wanna know, in these two locations, what you wanna see, what you want to see me do, what you wanna see me experience. One thing that I would love to do while I'm there is go wall climbing with my brother. I may not look like it, but I do enjoy wall climbing, and that's something that I would very much like to do with my brother. So, I know I'm probably stuffing the ballot box a little bit there, but you know, if you could, you know, let me know in the comment section down below to go wall climbing with my brother. That'd be awesome. Also, in addition, I wanted to say that I am currently looking at some camera options. My roommate tonight is getting a DJI Osmo. I almost went with him to go pick it up, but some other stuff came up, so I wasn't able to go do that. But I will be able to play with his camera this week, and I will be able to see if it's something that suits my needs. Now, if you've ever watched my vlogs and you've gotten kind of a little bit motion sick from watching, you know, the camera move too fast or too much, a lot of that has to do with the rolling image sensor in the camera, not handling motion, you know, quick motion too well, perspective shakes and things like that. And I do apologize about that. That's something I'm looking into. Now I do have this. Now this is a, some people call it a monopod, some people call it a selfie stick. I like to think of it as like a self-reliance utensil, because rather than being like, yo, will you hold my camera? I get to just do this. You know, it's kind of cool. Anyway, this is a great tool, but it is not enough for what it is I want to do and what it is I want to do with this channel. So I may be making that investment in that. Now that's definitely what you want to call an investment, because that would cost me more than this particular channel's ever made ever. But I do have the faith that that will keep a lot more people watching over the long run and help me get a lot more interesting shots, and in general just help me keep things simple. One of the things with vlogging for me is that I like to keep things simple. That's why I use, for those of you who don't know, my my smartphone to do my filming on. The rolling image sensor is a little bit of a cutback, but it does give you a decent image quality with a decent number of megapixels and all that stuff. So, it's weird, but the trade-off is worth it in my eyes for most applications. However, now that I'm being a little bit more active with the camera, it's kind of starting to show its limitations. So that's why I'm looking at the DJI Osmo. If you have any experience with the DJI Osmo, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will, yeah, I'll, like, you know, do all that stuff. Like, you know, I'll take a look at everything. Anyway, let's see, what else? Oh my goodness, I feel like I have so much more to tell you. I don't know if I've mentioned my editor, but if I have, please forgive me. If I haven't, please go check out his channel. It's in my end cards. My editor does all kinds of stuff for me. Well, I mean, he edits for me, but I mean, more than that, he's also sort of become kind of a little, he's got a little bit of creative control as well. So a lot of the things that you see that are added in post, those are his ideas, and I appreciate that very much. His name, well, actually, I don't know if I should say his name, but his channel will be linked in the end card and potentially down there in the description. Please go check him out. He is awesome. I've also got somebody helping me out with like contacting businesses to see if we can vlog in their place. For a long time, I've kind of gone with the idea that for someone to have a problem with me filming, they'd have to catch me. But there are other ways to go about it, such as contacting a place and saying, hey, look, I'm a vlogger, I would like to do this, is it okay if I come in on Thursday or whatever day? And they're helping me with that so that I can, instead of sneaking shots, get really good shots and even maybe talk to people behind the scenes, find out how things work, how things operate. I would love to do that. Like I mean, it may sound kind of weird, but like I went to a place called Genki Sushi a couple of weeks ago. I think it was released more recently, but the actual thing was a couple of weeks ago. And I would have loved to go in the kitchen and kind of get a tour around and see how things worked and all that stuff, but because I was sneaking around and getting footage the way I shouldn't have been, I wasn't able to do that. So, also, one thing that you may notice is that I am going to try to stop doing vlogs and things about food, because it seems that people have this idea that I just sit around and eat all day, which is not the case. Actually, after my health scare, which was, again, a while ago, but very recently released, the deal with that is I am trying to lose weight. I've been walking / jogging for like 45 minutes a day. I've been reducing my number of calories and all that stuff. And I mean, look, I don't want to bore you with the details, but pretty much I am trying to make sure that I am around for a good long time to do a lot of vlogs. Some of that I wouldn't mind doing with you if you would be interested in seeing some like fitness workout vlogs. Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I know as soon as I open myself up to that, a lot of people are going to be like, oh yeah, well, he's not doing those push-ups right. Uh-huh. He should be doing them this other way. But that's okay. Like, that kind of feedback, you know, some people look at that as like trolling. I look at it as like an exercise in creative friendliness. How friendly can I be? You know, and when it comes to that, like, some people look at it and they see it as trolling. Other people, you know, they don't. I'm one of those people who I don't really look at much of anything as trolling anymore, because I've seen so many conversations evolve to the point where it's like, you know, something that I would think would be 110% trolling, it turns out the person on the other end had really good intentions, but they just maybe put things a little bit too bluntly, or they maybe didn't mean it that way, or maybe they did in the moment because they were having a bad moment. I don't know. Oh, wow. I'm rambling. While I'm on the ramble, I might as well go ahead and welcome again. Did I already welcome you? I don't know. Welcome to all the people who have joined in the past 2 to 3 weeks or so. I appreciate you coming out to this channel and watching on a regular basis. I appreciate all of you who are coming back vlog after vlog, day after day. Well, actually, no, I'm only releasing like 2 or 3 times a week, so, you know, vlog after vlog, time after time, coming back and seeing all of this content. I appreciate it. The people in my life appreciate it. It gives them something to do and something to talk about. I can't tell you the number of times that I've had people come up to me and say things like, you know, in your video, and I'm like, which video? Or, you know, that person in your comments said the grass is blue, but it's really green. Like, I'm like, okay, go fight with them about that. So, you've made my life so much more interesting, and I'd like to say thank you so much. It's not very often that a channel doubles in size in such a short amount of time, so I appreciate it. And you know, I should probably stop saying I appreciate it. I'm sure you get the idea by now. I totally freaking appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, so, what else could I tell you? Let me know in the comment section down below what kind of television or TV or movies you've been watching lately, because I don't know. Like, I know what I've been watching. Maybe if enough people have a similar vibe for TV or movies, maybe I will start sort of talking about those. Maybe just kind of doing references if we happen to watch the same stuff. I don't know. Anyways, till next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things that make me love my job. Also, be awesome to yourself and amazing to each other. Also, sorry about the rambling.